George Santos might well have been lying about doing charity, not for dogs this time, but for sick kids. There's apparently no evidence that he's actually done this stuff that he's gotten credit for in the past. So early versions of his campaign website claim that both he and his family, quote, engaged in helping children with EB. It's believed that this is a reference to epidermolysis bullosa, which I'm probably butchering. I apologize, because it's a very serious genetic disorder affecting the skin. Only a handful of charities actually work with it because it is quite rare. So they supposedly work with that, both him and his family, but organizations that do actually represent people dealing with EB have told Vice News they have no records of Santos or his parents ever making any charitable donations to them or doing any other form of advocacy having to do with EB, literally ever. And the claims, they span a series of years, but they were there as recently as November 2020. And they say that they were helping out around the world, but there's no evidence. These different organizations say they have no sign that he's ever done anything. And look, this wouldn't be the first time that he's lied about charitable giving or whatever, but it seems especially sick to do it about kids and to take a very rare genetic disorder and to focus on that to get very specific credit. That's, again, I guess it fits into his pattern, Jessica, but it's so particularly sick.
I think I know what happened here. You know, I'm a big fan of Sherlock Holmes, and I find myself to have the kind of intuitiveness that Sherlock did. So here's what happened. He was walking down the street and he saw a kid that was asking for money, and he gave him some money, and the kid looked kind of sick, and he was like, "Hey man, like what's your whole thing?" And he was like, "I'm suffering from EB." Fast forward, they're writing the campaign website. They're like, "God, what can we put on here? We've never done any charity work." And they were like, "Remember that one time we were walking down the street and there was that kid? What did he have?" And here we are.
That would make this the most honest thing that's ever appeared on one of his pages. If you are a child on the street that he interacted with, please reach out to us. I would love to confirm or deny one of these stories. For now, we have no confirmation, and I hate it. I hate that, not just that he did it, like we're well past that. We accept that he's a terrible guy or whatever, or that he's alleged to have done this. But to see a story like this, we produce the story, we discuss the story of a guy lying about helping out kids dealing with a genetic illness, knowing, so who cares? It's not gonna do anything. It literally doesn't matter that he might have lied for years about helping kids struggling with a skin condition.
No consequences. Might be voted in again. The party loves him.
I am assuming they will get a different Republican in. I really hope that they choose a different Republican and it still flips to the Democrats because of this lingering scandal. But it's entirely possible he could just be in government for the rest of his life despite all of this, and that just sucks. Really sucks.
He's pretty clear about his strategy too. Like they were like, "Didn't you lie about all of this stuff?" And he was like, "Well, I lied about it when I ran in 2020." So his strategy is, if I keep getting away with it, I'll keep doing it.
Yeah. And that's also kind of honest.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.